The Lion and the Mouse. One day, a lion was sleeping outside his den. Nearby, a little mouse was playing hide and seek with his friends. By chance, the mouse ran over the lion. Instantly, the lion woke up in anger. He grabbed the mouse and said, "You are my evening snack today." The poor little mouse trembled with fear. "Please let me go. I will be of help to you someday or the other," he begged. The lion laughed and let the mouse go. The lion felt pity for him. How could a tiny mouse help a giant lion? After a few days, the lion was caught in a hunter's net. He roared and rolled to get out of the net, but he failed. The little mouse heard the roar and ran to the lion. "Please don't roar. I'll set you free," said the mouse. With his sharp teeth, the mouse cut the net and released the lion. "Hooray! You have saved me," the lion said, and thanked the mouse. The lion hugged the little mouse and they became friends. Moral of the story: everybody has his own value. The magic paintbrush. A poor boy named Ma Liang loved to draw pictures everywhere. One day, when Ma Liang woke up, he found a magic paintbrush lying on his desk with a note. He read the note: "Use the paintbrush to help the poor people." Ma Liang took the brush and made a picture of food for the hungry people. Suddenly, the food appeared. He drew a river near crops and it came to life. Thus, he helped the needy people. A rich man came to know about the magic paintbrush. So, he stole it from Ma Liang. He drew gold coins with the brush, but they did not come to life. He was very upset. The rich man called for Ma Liang and asked him to draw a picture of a gold mountain. Ma Liang did not want to help the greedy rich man. So, he came up with an idea. Ma Liang drew a sea first and then the golden mountain. The rich man got angry. He ordered, "I want to reach the gold mountain. Draw a ship, quickly." Ma Liang smiled and quickly drew a big ship. The rich man jumped onto the ship and set off to the gold mountain. When the ship was in the middle of the sea, Ma Liang drew a huge wave. The wave destroyed the ship and the greedy rich man never came back. Ma Liang used the magic paintbrush to help the poor only. Moral of the story: help the poor and the needy. The Monkey and the Crocodile. Once upon a time, a crocodile couple lived in a river. On the riverside, there were many trees of different types of fruits. The monkey lived on the jambul tree and relished the tasty fruits. One day, one of the crocodiles came to the riverside searching for food. The kind monkey offered him some fruits to eat. The crocodile enjoyed the fruits and came there every day. Soon, they became good friends. One day, the monkey gave the crocodile some fruits to take home to his wife. The greedy wife loved eating them. The monkey eats these fruits daily. His heart must be very sweet, she thought. She asked the crocodile to get the monkey's heart. The crocodile invited the monkey to come home. The monkey agreed. The crocodile told him the truth. When they reached the middle of the river, he said, "My wife wants to eat your heart." The monkey was scared. He cleverly said, "I have kept my heart at home on the tree. Take me back." They swam back. The monkey jumped off his back and climbed up the tree. Moral of the story: quick wit can solve many problems. The Needle Tree. Once, two brothers lived on the edge of a forest. The elder brother was very mean to his younger brother. He ate up all the food and took away all his good clothes. One morning, the elder brother went into the forest to get some firewood. As he went around chopping the branches of trees, he came upon a magical tree. The tree said to him, "Please, do not cut my branches. Spare me, and I will give you my golden apples." The elder brother agreed, but he was not happy with the number of apples the tree gave him. Greed overcame him. He threatened the tree to cut its entire trunk if it didn't give him more apples. The magical tree got angry and showered hundreds of tiny needles upon him. The elder brother lay on the ground, crying in pain. The sun began to set, and the younger brother grew worried. The younger brother went in search of his elder brother. He found him lying with hundreds of needles on his skin. He rushed and removed each needle slowly. The elder brother apologized for treating him badly and promised to be good. The tree saw the change in the elder brother's heart. The tree gave them a load full of the golden apples. Moral of the story: kindness and graciousness is always rewarded. The Racing Champion. Ken the kangaroo was the racing champion of the forest. Ken always made fun of the animals who ran slowly. His favorite target was Pen, the little penguin, as he was slow. One day, Poppy the fox, who was the race organizer, announced the next race. Pen was unwilling, but it was necessary for all the animals to participate in the race. On the day of the race, Poppy led all the animals to the mountain top. Ken mocked Pen all the way. When they reached the top, they were all stunned. The top was a crater full of water. It looked like a lake. Poppy signaled, "Get set, go!" Excited, Pen jumped into the water and quickly swam through it. Pen was unbeatable and quickly reached the other end of the crater. He won the race. Ken and the others took a lot of time to finish the race. They were nearly half drowned. Ken now understood that Penn was good at swimming, as he himself was good at racing. The modest Penn did not make fun of Ken. Instead, he offered to teach Ken swimming. Moral of the story: never underestimate your opponent. The Shepherd Boy and the Wolf. A shepherd boy used to look after his master's sheep. A naughty idea came to his mind. He yelled, "Wolf! There's a wolf!" The villagers were surprised. Quickly, they ran over to the pasture to help him. They came with their sticks and other hard tools. But there was no wolf. The boy rolled on the pasture with laughter. They went back, saying that the young boy was ignorant. After a few days, the boy decided to play his trick again on the villagers. The villagers ran to help him, but only found that they were befooled again. The boy said that he mistook a dog for a wolf. "Naughty boy," the villagers said, and went back. A few days later, when the boy was grazing his sheep, he heard a growl. It was really a wolf. Horrified, the boy ran across the pasture and shouted to the villagers, "Wolf! Wolf! It's a real wolf!" When the villagers heard the shepherd boy shouting, they didn't trust him and laughed. "Ah, he's fooling around again," they said to one another. Scared, the shepherd boy ran away to save his life. He went home crying, as the wolf had killed many of his sheep. Since the boy lied twice, none believed in him when he was actually in danger. Moral of the story: liars are not believed even when they speak the truth. Thanks for watching. Do like, share, subscribe to Sahil Book House.